In Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes will be getting surgery on his injured toe today. Now, it may not happen in Kansas City, but it relates to the Chiefs. Dr. Robert Anderson will be doing the surgery. I think he's in Charlotte. So Mahomes getting that toe fixed, the torn tendon in the big toe. The fact that he went to surgery that quickly.
It tells you it all.
What's that tell you?
It tells all of it, right? It's like we talked about. It really, we should have, all the warning signs were there. You laid it out perfectly yesterday. The fact that they brought Matt Moore on the trip told you there was real concern. And then we saw him play, and you're right. If it wasn't that bad, right, they'd hold off on a few weeks. Hey, go take a little time off, do your thing. You know, it's not that crucial. But I think he's miserable. I feel like you could see it on his face walking around, and like pregame, you could see it. I remember looking at pregame going, damn, he looks really like concentrating on something. And the more I think about it, I think he was more going, damn, this toe thing is shooting up into my brain. Who knows? But I think you're right. It says a lot that he's getting surgery today already, this quickly after the game.
I mean, the bottom line is that rest wasn't going to heal it.
No.
Rest isn't going to heal it, because if rest was going to heal it,
he'd have been
he's
better.
got months.
Right.
And he's got months that he can rest going forward. You know, surgery is always a last resort. We get so desensitized to the fact that these gladiators from time to time need to, you know, have some work done under the hood. It's a serious situation. It can lead to infection. It can lead to all sorts of complications. There's no guarantee that he's going to be fine going forward. We know we'll hear the surgery was a success and he's already ahead of schedule in his efforts to recover from it. We hear that all the time. And then we find out later that there was an issue. Rob Gronkowski, Tom Brady had an infection from his ACL repair in 2008.
Alex Smith, we heard the other.
Alex Smith is Alex Smith is the prime example of what can go wrong.
97 surgeries, right.
His infection, I think, was a lot more related to the fact that the bone broke through the skin and all of the bacteria on your skin, and there's a ton of it. Once it invades your body, you got a problem.
Yeah.
That deep in the bones and stuff. But regardless, things can happen. There can be serious complications. There can be serious issues. And you don't do surgery unless there's no other option.
Yeah.
And it underscores that this was not some minor inconvenience. This wasn't a mildly ingrown toenail. This was a torn ligament in the great toe, the big toe, the captain of the toes, the toe off which you push your body weight as you run.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's a brutal injury. I've had it on the slightest scale, nothing like that. And it can really, bother you to degrees where you're just like, man, everything. And so it is a brutal injury. There's no doubt about that. They got to be careful about it. You're right. Again, obviously it was serious too, because he got 2 weeks of rest, and he was worse than he was in the AFC Championship game. You know, and this is a guy, Mike, you know, I got a man crush on him. There's not really a play the whole year that I haven't watched Mahomes on film and done all of it. He was not normal in that game. And what's more amazing is what he did not normal. Mike, I sent you that clip, right, on social media last night with the little inside the NFL thing about the Bucs players on the sidelines watching Mahomes. I don't know if you watched it or not, but it just tells you it all about what these guys think of this player and how special he is. Chris Godwin.
I just assume anything you send me has a virus.
Well, it might. It might have a virus, and it might have some other things involved in it too. So you got to be careful. But the whole clip, Mike, just to let you know, like, it's Chris Godwin and Mike Evans just sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, how did he get out of that? Oh my gosh, how did he throw that? Oh my gosh, he's a magician. It's unbelievable, man." And they're looking at each other. Mahomes is unreal, man. Mahomes is unbelievable. Because they're looking at that game going, wait, most quarterbacks under this duress, the game's already over and we're up 54-0. And yet they were still sitting there like, I don't know if we've won yet. I don't know. Oh, my gosh, it's not over yet. And that just tells you what a special, special player he is.
And it gets back to the point that we made in the aftermath of the game, not to take anything away from Tom Brady, but if you put Mahomes on the Bucs on Sunday night and Brady on the Chiefs,
well,
the Buccaneers are still the champions.
That's just a part of the conversation I always feel like gets missed a little bit with the quarterbacks in general. And that's not to take anything away from Tom Brady. Brady is so amazing. Damn. He really is. His leadership skills, the stories you continue to hear, everything like that. The greatest leader, the greatest people skills in the history of the quarterback position. That's not even a question anymore.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.